Next stanza of the poem. With her beak she kissed a few feathers, picked the ones that wind had not taken away, and sat to hatch the blood-stained feathers into a todding cheek. The meaning of this stanza is wave of the seas she had never. This is the last stanza of the poem, children, where a wave of the seas she had never seen came to her from far away and carried her to him. She went away beyond human words, beyond the legends and fables of human love. Hume, a well known writer, has stated in the Game Bird of India, Burma, and Ceylon, 1881, about the sarus cranes as follows. They certainly pair for life and probably exhibit great grief for their male keeping for weeks at times about the locality where their partner was killed and calling constantly. I have actually known they certainly pair for life. In the stanza, the poet talks metaphorically, the sea being the metaphor for death. Because sarus cranes do not live near the sea shore, in turn, he is talking about the shock and despair the female bird experienced at the loss of her male and hence joined him death. Humorous words. They certainly pair for life and probably exhibit great grief for their male keeping for partner was killed and calling constantly. I have actually known the widowed bird to pine away and die. These are the humorous words, means is a famous writer of Burma. This here sarus crane is a large non-migratory crane. In India, they are considered symbol of marital fidelity, believed to mate for life and pine the loss of their mate. Even to the point of starving to death, the strong hold of the spices is here where it is traditionally revered and lives in agricultural lands in close proximity to humans. The main breeding season is during the monsoon when the pair builds an enormous nest island and a circle platform of reeds and grasses nearly 2 meters in diameter and high enough to stay above the shallow water surrounding it. Sarus crane numbers have declined greatly in the last century, and it has been suggested that the current population is 1/10 of the numbers that existed in the 19th century. In a reluctant out from the rim of horizon personification here mentioned, it is dawn and the sun is rising slowly. The poet compares its slow rising to reluctant, which is a human attribute. Here, children, the poet expresses how the female felt when his mate, means is a male bird, was killed by the hunters. When they carried the male bird restlessly, the female bird felt eagerly about the death mate of his mate of her male bird. A proud neck was humble to lie. No, the short summary of the poem. The male Here you can read this a short summary of the poem, children, and then you can understood. Here in this poem, the figure of speech, metaphor and the personification was used here, and also oxymoron. You can learn all those later. Figure of speech you can learn later.